So this is my first YouTube video. If you're watching this, you probably know who I am, but if you don't, my name is Emily and I run a fashion blog called Emily's Edge. If you want to check that out, it's just emilysedge.com, but I'll do the promo later. So I decided that I would start a YouTube channel because I really enjoy my blog, and I'll get more into why I started this channel in a bit, but I decided for my first video today that I would film a Q&A because I know that obviously there's questions that people probably have that haven't ever been answered on my blog, or obviously not on YouTube. So I got some questions from Snapchat, Instagram, just friends and stuff. I also got questions from people who are subscribed to this channel, so that's exciting. And hopefully I can answer your questions, and if I don't answer a question that you have, you can always leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it. Okay, so the first question I was asked, also, as you can see, I'm on my phone, so I'm sorry if I'm just like looking down. Is Emily's Edge something you'd like to have as a career, or is it a hobby for now? So my blog, and I guess this YouTube channel now because I'm calling this Emily's Edge as well, is not something that I started to have as a career. I've always been really interested in fashion, so I knew that I wanted to start a blog or something like that when I was younger, but I was kind of like, I don't know if people will read it, I don't know if it's gonna get like views and stuff, and I also wasn't really sure if I was going to be allowed to, because I was like, I'm so young, like, are my parents gonna be okay with it and stuff? But obviously my parents ended up being fine with it, and I decided to just go and start it. So when I started it, it was really just because I wanted to kind of be involved in the fashion industry in some way, and because I was so young, I couldn't get a job or anything like that, so I was like, whatever, I'll start blogging. Besides fashion, another passion of mine is writing, so I was like, a blog is perfect. At the time I read bloggers, I still do read bloggers, and I have my favorites and everything, but that was kind of just like one way that I knew about it. Also, when I started my blog, like blogging and YouTube and all of that was very big. It still is big, so I was able to just kind of grow up around, you know, blogging and vlogging, and it was something that I paid attention to, so I was like, I mean, I can do that. Emily's Edge was started as a hobby, and it still is a hobby right now. It's not like a career and stuff. In the future, I actually want to go into marketing and business, and then, you know, use that to go into the fashion industry and everything. Oh, I just realized that there's... Okay, the sun is going down right now. So I am very sorry if I have lines on my face. And if this just does not look that great. When I'm moving, obviously you can see that there's like a shift and stuff, so I'm going to try, hopefully this looks okay, so I'm sorry in advance. Why Mother Nature? Just trying to film a video. So the next question I've been asked is, are you thinking of having other variations of social media dedicated to Emily's Edge? So yes, and that's one of the reasons why I've actually started this YouTube channel and stuff, because I want to, you know, make Emily's Edge something that's bigger. Obviously I love my blog, and my blog will always be like Emily's Edge and stuff, but I want this to also become Emily's Edge, and I basically just want to continue to share my passion and everything for fashion and the fashion industry. And definitely YouTube is a great way to do this, because I can like, I'm like speaking to you, and blogging is great because obviously I still am speaking to you, but I'm writing and stuff. But this is like the first time some of you have probably ever seen me like speaking, or like have ever heard me speak, so like that's kind of crazy to think about, and that's really cool to think about as well. So yeah, definitely I want to have well, I'm trying to create, obviously right now, a YouTube channel so that I can also share my love for fashion, which is why my blog was also created, so yeah. Okay, the next question is a really good one too. Are there more people involved in Emily's Edge or just you? Do you plan on ever doing something more with this? So actually, for about the first 2 years, and if you know about my blog has been around for, it's gonna be around for 2.5 years in January, so about 2.5 years now. For the first 2 years though, I was just doing Emily's Edge by myself. I would take all of the photos, or I would have like my sister like take some of the photos for me, or have my mom take some of the photos for me. It was just me basically. And on the blog now, I still am the one who like uploads my Instagram photos and is on my Twitter, and I'm the only one with like the password to my website and everything. But I actually have my friend Alana as my photographer. So if you follow my blog, you've probably like seen really good quality images, and those are taken by her. Besides that though, she's really the only other member of the Emily's Edge team, and that's something that hopefully like will grow in the future, and hopefully someone just knocked at my door. Okay, sorry, someone just knocked at my door. But as I was saying, in the future I would definitely love to have more people on the Emily's Edge team. That's super exciting to me. And that sounds just like it would be fun, but for now it's really just mostly me, and then Alana takes a lot of photos for it. So yeah. So the next question is, how do you find your style? And honestly, I think that it's something that just comes with time. I don't think like you're gonna wake up one day and just be like, oh, I know my style, like that's it. But definitely just like experiment and play with like different accessories you have and your clothing. Take inspiration from other people too. If you're like, oh, I really like that, like look at how the person styled it, look at how it's worn and everything, and then try to kind of like copy and incorporate that into your own style. I feel like figuring out your style just really comes with time. There's no definite answer like, oh, you find your style when you're like 12 years old or whatever. It's something that definitely, it just comes along with kind of figuring out who you are and figuring out what you like and what kind of clothes you like and what trends you like and what trends you don't like. You know, maybe you really like trends, maybe you're like, no. Finding your own style definitely comes with time, and my biggest recommendation would just definitely be to stay true to yourself and just find what you like and wear it. Next question is my favorite stores. Topshop. Topshop is definitely one. I love Topshop. I could literally probably spend all day in Topshop. Urban Outfitters. Love Urban Outfitters so much. Topshop and Urban Outfitters are like my top two. Free People's good. Love Free People. But mostly it's just like Topshop and Urban Outfitters. Predicted fashion trends for next year. This is like very difficult because obviously I'm not like 100% sure, but definitely like hats, berets, in terms of like the beginning of next year and the end of this year. But besides that, I don't know what else is gonna be a trend. These trends are always changing, so you really just kind of have to work with whatever's in at the moment and what you like, and it's something that kind of can't be predicted. But I think hats, go-to shoes, either comfort wise or going out with friends. Okay, I have like 2 pairs of shoes that I'm like obsessed with right now. These shoes, honestly, like, look, just like, please just admire how awesome these shoes are. I literally have no words. These shoes are like my favorite shoes at the moment. Oh, also they have like this cool white stripe at the back. So yeah, this is Comme des Garçons and Converse. They had a collab, and this is one of the shoes. They also come in low tops and they also come in white, but I got the black ones and the black high tops, and they're so comfortable. I am obsessed with these shoes. Like, they're seriously so great. I definitely recommend them. These boots, I'm like also obsessed with these boots. I always say that like I'm such a handbag person, and it's true, I am. I love handbags, but like if you go in my closet and if you look at like my wardrobe, I have so many shoes. So these boots I got from Free People, and they're from the brand, I think it's called Matisse. Yeah, Matisse. So it's Coconuts by Matisse, and oops, I'm trying to zip it. They're these black boots, and they have like this kind of this faux snakeskin kind of look, and then they have like a zipper, so they just zip up. And these have like a little heel, which I really like, because sometimes boots can be too tall and they're like not comfortable, and sometimes they won't have like a heel at all. And I already have a pair of boots that don't have a heel, so I was kind of like, I want a pair of boots that have a little bit of a heel, and some like that I don't have actually, because if you read my blog, you will see that I have a fair amount of boots. Love boots so much. They're the best. And these ones are like my new favorite pair. Okay, the last question is about merch, and it's, are you interested in creating merch, and have you thought about it? So I don't think I'm big enough to have merch. Like, I don't think enough people, well, I don't know. I've made jokes about it, but I currently don't have any plans for merch. But if that's something that comes up in the future, that's something that people want, then obviously, I mean, I'll think about it, but I'm not completely sure. So that concludes this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'm really sorry for the sun going up and down, and I'm sorry for if any of this just is not in focus. I think it is. If you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so. It's just at Emily's Edge. I'm going to be having it in the description and everything. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and if you aren't already, subscribe to emilysedge.com. There's like a little section on your screen or on your phone or whatever, and it says like sign up to receive notifications via email, and all you have to do is put your email in. And yeah, that's one way you can keep up with me. Hopefully I'm going to be making these videos, hopefully I'll be uploading every week just like I do with my vlog. So yeah, and please leave a comment with what kind of videos you would like for me to, you know, record on this channel. I've already gotten a few recommendations, so I'm definitely going to be hard at work, because I know that there's stuff that people already want to see, which is so exciting. And if you like this video, obviously give it a thumbs up. I'm also thinking about doing vlogs, so I think that's something I'm going to start on this weekend over winter break, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really hope that you enjoyed this. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video.